Hey guys, Miss Jaeger here, and welcome to Star Wars Empire at War, Forces of Corruption, with the mod Republic at War, the Clone Wars mod. This is a real-time strategy game set within the, I almost said Warhammer universe, the Warhammer 40,000 universe. As you can see, the Space Marines are currently duking it out with Chaos. That was just one of their frigates going, damn, that was quick. This is the Star Wars universe, and this mod, the Republic at War mod, is a Clone Wars style mod, and I'm very excited to show you this game. Now, I'll be honest with you guys, this game is a game that I've only sort of partially played. I enjoyed it when I played it. I played the demo of it, the vanilla game at least, and I got this game a few years ago, but I never really dedicated too much time to playing it because at the time there was other things I was really getting into, such as my Dale series and other stuff. So you can tell how old that is. But today I wanted to give this game a go, not just because it was something that I wanted to go for, but also because to kind of half promote it as well, because this game been updated recently. Yes, this game got a patch, and not only does it have a patch which allows multiplayer online gaming, but also it allows Steam Workshop integration, which means all of your favourite mods for this game now are very easy to get and very easy to keep up to date, which for any of you guys out there who aren't a big fan of mods, or mods that require a lot of effort to work on, then boom, there you go, no problems at all. So in this particular campaign, we're going to be having a Let's Play, and I am of course going to be playing as the Republic, because why the hell would I not play as the Republic? And we're going to do the Clone Wars mod, or this Clone Wars campaign on the Galactic Conquest. Now what we're going to do is we're going to push about 5,000 credits, and we're going to have his tech level 4, because roughly at this point the troops are about the same as they were after the Battle of Geonosis, and it's kind of semi-realistically going with it. The only thing that these guys won't have is the LAAT war carriers. Carriers? I'll say, no, gunships. Sorry. So, there you go. Is what we're going to be having for our settings. And we are going to go for the Republic. So, without further ado, bam! Right, so, incoming transmission from Mace Windu, of all people. The Clone Wars. The lines have been drawn. The Clone Wars have begun. Many systems have fallen under the sway of the elusive Count Dooku and his confederacy of independent systems. We must preserve the integrity of the Republic, and all systems aligned with the Confederacy must be brought under the Republic control, and the Separatists must be eliminated from the galaxy. See, I don't think Mace Windu did say that, because he wasn't much of a government man, last I heard. Right, okay, so, plan of action. Right. Now, obviously, considering the fact that in the Clone Wars series, I mean, most of my knowledge of the Clone Wars is based on the TV series that came along, and various other things, so any true Star Wars fans may smack your face in shame, but I am a fairly large fan of all the films, so I do realise that at the beginning of this particular war, we are not in any good standing position. The beginning of the Clone Wars, the Separatists have the advantage. They have the ability to counteract and do whatever we want. Are in a position to strike wherever they want. I mean, as you can see by the grey planets, we've got a lot of Oh, these guys are under the control. Okay, that's good to know. So, as you can see, a lot of the planets that are right next to us are also under the control of. I'm assuming the 25 is like. Right. Let's first of all get the important details on. Right, so as you can see, we're in a very disadvantaged position. So the main plan of action... Ooh! It's just another planet we can gain control of, I would say. Dathomir. Right. Quickly nab that.
Calculating trajectory.
Nab it! Yes, so the general plan for action in this particular war is, the initial stages is going to be defensive. The big defensive that we're going to need to grab is Camino. I'm going to be super cocky here, and we're going to be putting
Building started.
a massive defensive line on Camino. And I want to try and... Actually, is it better to... Maybe not have it on Camino,
Building cancelled.
but maybe on Tatooine, because Tatooine...
Constructing.
Right, and then over in Camino, we'll have the...
Beginning construction.
and grab maybe company. 36 per platoon. How much points would they take, though, in comparison? I mean, I'm willing to have a company. We'll do this sort of thing to start off with. Okay, so Camino's over there. We head up to the north. Renvar. Right, Renvar needs to be defended, I'd say. So we'll grab one of those trainings. Okay, so... if memory serves correctly, acclimators aren't very good ships. Or at least not at the moment. You need a fuck ton of acclimators in order to do anything useful. If memory serves correctly, I was kind of good at... I was good at on-the-ground battles, but naval battles were not my forte, so... something I'll have to practice as we do this series. But there you go. So... right, what are you? What is your significance? Stealth ships. Okay, so you're only space... you're only... I'm going to say naval, because... naval. Okay, so you're under the control of the Separatists. Oh, jeez, there's so many planets that are under the control of the bloody Separatists. Woo! Clear skies have no effect on this unit performance. Well, that's good to know. Nice sunny day. Okay, but yes, this is the planet of Coruscant, and as you can see, there are many people from the Clone Wars that are here. We also have the Delta Squad, the famous Delta Squad from the Republic Commando, which is awesome. We are going to transfer them to the ground, and what we're going to do is we're going to have Obi-Wan, Luke... not Luke, that's in the future! God, you've created a time paradox! Ah!
Ready, General.
No, but what we're going to do is we're going to get the fleet fairly... we'll keep these frigates... we'll keep a couple frigates in place. We'll have 1 Venator, 3 Acclimators, and 2... actually, no. Keep the frigates here. Get the Corvettes on. If I hold shift, does it take all of them? Nope.
Construction
Right, we'll
complete.
pause. Right, okay, so we have 600. Okay, so we've got no money at the moment, but what we'll do is we'll try and make it so that the next thing we do is that sorted stuff. Right, Dantooine. Dantooine's fairly important. Right, the thing is, we're just going to try and see if we can set up some defensive emplacements, just so we can do something. Camino is very important. Are you under the control? No, you're not. I might transfer this naval fleet to go and land on Hoth.
We shall arrive shortly.
Pause. Right, there's only just one dude, isn't there? Yes. Ah, frickin' frick. Freezer has controlled, isn't it? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Construction complete.
Right, boom.
Training
Nope,
soldiers.
wrong one.
Training.
Cancel
Training
that.
cancelled.
And then we'll get you up to the top. Pause. Then you... God damn it. Then you onto the planet. Land.
Planetary control achieved.
Sweet. Okay, so now that that's sorted, barracks.
Constructing.
Quickly construct the barracks. You make your way over to... Is this... yeah, that Mustafar is under the enemy control. Right, Polis Massa. This has a listening post, doesn't it? No, it doesn't, because then I would figure out what was going on. Unless that's the one. No, that just stops the... right. Well, I'm going to abandon Polis Massa and help defend Hoth.
Tactical battle.
Eh,
imminent.
bagger. Where's this? Wait, what? They're over Hoth. Really? A tank and... I assume something... Really? You're trying it... I don't think the Confederates... I don't see... Yes, the Confederacy... actually, no, I could say the Confederacy. I don't think the Separatists... And I... Really? Okay. Sure thing.
Scanners are picking up droids everywhere. Keep it tight. And keep
Yeah.
the shell safe.
Course plotted.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, at the moment, we're on defending this sector. Okay, so the Venator... Oh my god, she looks amazing.
What are your orders?
She also has the, attack move. Where is it? Attack. Cinematic. So look at this absolutely glory... look at that! Look at that! Right. We'll get the acclimators to move up.
Corvette stands
Get a couple
ready.
of these set up.
I read you, General.
Get the fighters
Right away,
going.
sir.
Are you the fight... Okay, you're the Y-Wings.
Bombs primed.
NTBs.
Bombs primed.
Right. Where is the enemy...
Turbo laser cannons online.
I assume they're going to be coming this way. By the way, this is the big red button for the Venator, which has an artillery piece underneath. If you may recall, the laser beam in Revenge of the Sith, which completely severed one of the frigates from the Separatist navy, was actually an artillery piece that, rumor has it, I don't know if this is confirmed or not, that Anakin Skywalker himself said would be a good idea. And some part of me makes me think that Anakin Skywalker, if he was in this world, would be a commissar of the Soviet Union. It's like, comrades, get artillery piece, put in the hangar, and put big gun on it. It's like, Commander, you'll see a great idea. It's going to blow the Separatists up many times over.
Give me a target. Cruising speed.
But no, the Venator is my absolute favorite ship of all time. Like, the Star Destroyers of the Empire are made, you know, for big vessels, the Star Destroyers are imposing, yes, and the Imperial Star Destroyers are pretty impressive. And of course, don't forget there's the Mon Cals and all that other stuff. But really, the big thing, the thing that I absolutely love out of all stuff. Oh, the enemy are withdrawn. Right, go. Where are they?
Yes, General.
Where the hell are they?
Yes, sir.
Are they all...
Yes, sir.
Where the fuck are they? Alright, well that was our first ever engagement. We won! Even though nothing actually happened.
Ready for battle, sir.
Building started.
Sure thing, I guess. I think they probably sent some troops from Mustafar or something like that. We could launch an attack, but I don't really... I mean, grabbing that would make things easier. Gain 15% durability. That means I get more health. That's something that could be done with a great success. Right, well we've got stuff on Hoth now, and we've grabbed Hoth, which is important. Right, up north. Yes, what we're gonna do... Oh, Dantooine. Dantooine, can you... It's Dantooine, isn't it? Yes. Because, yes. Right, what we're gonna do is we're gonna try and go to Elam, because Dantooine requires space stuff over there, so we can't really do anything. Ithor, what are you gonna... Cost reduction of medical droids. I'm not too fussed about medical droids in this sector. We'll try and defend it. We'll get a couple of dudes.
Troops.
But I'll transfer the frigates over to Ord Mantell, which is much more important, because salvage. Yes, my fucking god, yes. Right, this is gonna be a place we're gonna have to try and defend. Oh, more importantly, go to Coruscant, grab this.
Constructing.
This is important. Right, okay, so we're gonna need to get some vessels. Maybe if I get Mace Windu, get him to go up. And maybe get Plo... No, we need Plo 2 and another fleet. We'll have Plo 2 defend the fleet from above. Right, and then if you go to Annex...
Construction complete.
And then... Right, what are you? What are you? Production cost, Magnificent Frigate. Right, that's their main frigate, isn't it? That's the thing that I keep seeing whenever... Alright, okay. And Frieza, which recently turned its to 10... Ah, okay. Okay. So Frieza is something that wouldn't be a bad idea to grab, to be honest with you. Or at least something that would be utilized in a more efficient manner. Apologies that this particular episode... Oh, bugger. I meant to get something from Dathomir. Right. Yes. You, up there. Now. You, onto planet. Go.
Roger that, sir.
Construction complete.
Bob. Then land on the planet.
System control
Woohoo! 1900. Holy crap. Right. Get a shipyard level 1. And we'll get a barracks. That sounds good. Right. You can now totally defend that, which is great. Are you friendly? You're not under the... You are under the control of the enemy. Bugger. Right. These initial rushes for planets. Okay, so the initial rush for planets. Shield boost. You're joking. You are joking. Damn. Okay, that's something we're going to have to seriously contemplate and blow up. Holy crap. Right, the more. Do we need the more? I don't think we need the more. But you can't escape now, can you? No, you can't. Because bugger it all. Oh, balls. Right, well, that's going to be one less thing to worry about. Mon Cal. Yeah, producing capital ships is fairly important. We'll try and get
Building
some...
started. Constructing unit.
Try. Oh, maybe not that much. Don't have that. No,
Vehicle
not enough.
cancelled.
Not that much for a planet. The wheel. We don't need the wheel. At least I don't think we need the wheel. I mean, this is like a moving point, so I suppose we kind of need it in order to keep contact going. See, Mandalore. Right, that'll be something we're gonna have to keep our eyes peeled for. The good small benefit is that Nal Hutta is something that is under the enemy control, but not us. It's a sort of independent faction which stops anyone from having a go. So I suppose that's right. Camino. Yes, fairly important Camino, isn't it?
Building under construction.
Wait, is that a heavy yank? Oh, it's a light one. Okay.
Building cancelled.
Yeah, you know what? We'll save. We'll be economic. Maybe a
Training
couple
troops.
of buildings. Right, we just need to defend. Right, Bothwali, what are you? You are the spy master area. Right. Okay. Well, first of all, we'll transfer a few ships from Antian 2. Is that? It's a mining one. Korlag. So that's not too important, is it? Or is it? I mean, okay, that is kind of important, but it's not that important. Like, it's something that is a bit of a pain, but at the same time, it's not something that is overly critical. I'll transfer the fleets, and we can transfer them. You are a mining colony, but as long as we retain control on the ground,
Training soldiers.
we'll be fine. So I'll transfer you guys. I want to make a semi-big fleet, and I'll transfer it to Mace Windu, and then I'm going to transfer it down south to help defend Tatooine.
Men are ready, General. We're ready for
So
battle,
once
sir.
you guys are all sorted, are you here? No, you're still semi
Building
there-ish.
started.
Right. Okay. So now you, if the game would let me.
Construction complete.
My blade is at your service.
Yay! Fantastic. Right. Now
Construction
you need to
complete.
make it to Korralag.
So it shall be.
And then I'm going to try and get you to get over to
Construction complete.
Renvar so we can kind of defend our eastern flank a little bit. Ilum. Ilum is kind of
Men are ready,
okay.
General.
Construction complete.
It's a nice planet,
Training
which is
troops.
not too bad. What are you? What are you? What are you? Outpost. Hours into remote worlds, boost population rate, and acts as a secondary barracks.
Beginning.
We shall
Ready for battle,
experiment with that.
Training cancelled.
We'll experiment with that. Right, you are to make your way to
So
Renvar.
it shall be.
So you should now hopefully be in a semi-safe
Enemy
position.
fleet approaching.
Oh, Hoth. And I haven't even built a bloody space thing yet. God damn it. Right, okay, Hoth. I'm gonna get that.
Building under construction.
And we'll try and do that. We haven't even got... No, we do have a space station. What are you on about? I don't have much of a space
Constructing.
station, but we have a space station. Actually, cancel
Building
that in case we
cancelled.
lose the battle. I'm going to redeploy there. Right, cancel
Building
that.
Cancelled. Training
Build
troops.
that and that. No.
Training cancelled.
Right, okay. Try and do that. Build as much and as quick as possible. I don't know how big the fleet's going to be, but we're going to have to do something. Right, good. He's in...
Tactical battle imminent.
Oh, bugger it all. Really? Bugger it all. Oh, my God. It's a big ship. Right. Okay, so this is the Munificent class that we were talking about. That's the droid carrier. That's also fairly large. That's the Providence class capital ship that I'm absolutely terrified of. And there's the droids, which is now completely like yellow. No. We'll have to abandon this position and fall back. But at least we know roughly... Right, so I've got my garrison-y thing here. Oh, God. Yeah! You think?
Heads up. Droids inbound.
There's the Lucra cars. They're so large that they don't even... Oh, God, I can't even...
En route.
Oh, lovely. That's so useful. We need to ensure that the Venator gets out of here. I mean, I could
Light Corvette
probably
standing by.
sacrifice the...
Corvette acknowledges.
Right.
Yes, General. We're on it,
Fighters.
General.
Try and
Right away,
delay
sir.
them.
Ready
Or
to
maybe
take them
knock
out.
out the...
Package ready for delivery. Tell me when to
You
move.
out of here now.
Soldier droid incoming. Yes, sir.
Shit, 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 shit,
Yes,
shit.
sir.
Shoot those droids down. Shoot those droids down.
Your orders,
Acclimators, get going.
Let's blow something up. On our way.
Reinforcements en route.
Bombers, target,
Cannons charged.
Swoop to blue leader. Group 2 is standing by, over.
withdraw.
Retreat in progress.
Computer bearing, sir.
Space station damaged.
Watch your left. Power diverting to weapons.
For a soft shell. Yes, sir. We need help out of this, sir. Cut that
Right, pull back. Boom, we got out.
I'm on it, leader. Nice work, Blue 5. Two new targets closing.
Unfortunately, we did just lose the very expensive space ship that I was planning on building, but the good news is if we can try and defend it... Right, so we've withdrawn a bit. But, as you can see, we still can produce stuff, we can still defend this area, and as long as we've got a semi-rigid defense line, we should be okay to hold. Worst case scenario, best spin is where we're going to have to hold. Space.
Building under construction.
That's something I honestly think we're going to need to have. Right, on the ground. Oops. Well, actually, we could do a saving, couldn't we? That's going to be very optimistic, but yeah. I'm determined. Okay, onto the ground then. Let us construct. Once we've done that. What are you? Refinery. That will be
Constructing.
useful. And I kind of want to get turbo laser towers just so that way in case we have to withdraw. But they are
Building
very
started.
expensive. So we'll roll with that and maybe a couple of those dudes just to sort of help prepare for it. Bestine, what's useful about you? Apart from... Oh, it's a capital ship producer. Right, that's something we'll need to take care of. And it has a level 3 shipyard level, which is not good. Fondor needs defending. Because it's got a few things on it that I'd like. We'll build a farm and some troops to try and counteract whatever kind of shit going. If we can find planets we can build farms on, I will definitely consider having it. Right, so this is the level 5 thing, which will allow us to have Victory Class Star Destroyer, V-Wing Fighter, LAT, have A-46 Juggernaut. So as you can see, the particular vehicle, right, we'll build that just to be safe. And then we need to send the fleet out, to be honest with you, but we need bigger fleets. See in space. We'll build a couple of those
in production.
and we'll transfer. Yeah, we'll build the 2 acclimators and the 2 Arc 170s onto this fleet, and then they can act as the attack force, which will target. That probably would be cheaper, but Forest. This one has anything better? It's just a normal. That would be kind of handy, but not so important. You can kind of just defend, can't you? How are we doing in Camino? See, they probably would have to go for Rothana, wouldn't they? I imagine that. Right, so we've got the defences semi-set up over here, which is good. Moncal's okay over there. Yeah, they've got a lot of terrain. They've got a lot of planets. It's kind of worrying. Dantooine, we've got. There's a lot of things here that we've got to be careful of. The enemy have all right. Get on the planet. Get on the planet. Right, now that we've got a Jedi on Renvar. Renvar is kind of, I would say, safe enough. It certainly is no longer, certainly is no longer a dangerous threat. On Hoth, we've just about constructed that now, which is great. So if we can try and ensure that we don't lose that, that'll be good. Altazari. What I'll do is I'll transfer control of this fleet. Yeah, because that's the hyperloop. Right, so really we need to send some troops down. Duro. Yeah, grab the fleet from Duro, transfer it to Altazari. There's only ship level 2 in there, isn't there? Yeah, shipyard level 2. Yeah, we're max on that one, which is good. And there's no major threat from here, so Elam I could theoretically leave Elam to it.
The men are ready, General.
Construction complete.
Right, so now that I've got that, what does that do? I mean, it says, adds a garrison to remote worlds, boost a population cap, and act as a secondary barracks. Okay, that's kind of handy. Right, that's sort of good. Ord Mantell needs a Republic listening post. That's kind of cool. And truth be told, actually not that important. Or at least to my at the moment, it doesn't seem very important. Thor, is it Thor? No, Thor. Okay. I sense the joke. The joke of incredible strength here, but I shall resist. Right, Yavin 4. We have access to Shakti and Luminera. Okay, well, that'll be something to keep an eye on for if we can try to get it. Try and get the Jedi spawned, so that way once they're spawned, then I can send them to the front lines and help them do raids and stuff. Speaking of which, I may consider doing a raid at some point on either Mekis or on Forest. I don't know what you can do with a raid, but I know you can do something. So what I might do is I might transfer and get maybe Plo Koon to jump on with Delta Squad. Or I could get Cody to do a move. How many dudes are you allowed to do a raid on with people? Can't have like some people, surely. It's like grab, yeah, Plo Koon. Oh yeah, like grab Plo Koon and raiding squad. Or
We're ready for
Yoda.
battle, sir.
Ooh, I'll get Yoda, Plo Koon. Yeah, that'll be awesome. Because then that way you could do that. Yeah. That sounds like a plan, doesn't it? Right, let's do a little bit more maintenance before we make our move, if you will. Right, so Camino is defended, which is good to know. So I'm feeling happy about Camino. To be honest with you, I think I would like to have some more defenses for Camino, but we don't have the funds for it yet. Iradu, either way, is a little under-defended. Definitely under-defended there. Naboo is also somewhat undefended. So I may need to consider getting some semi-rigid defense lines over here.
Frigate ready, sir.
Right, so we've got 3k in our buckets. Right, okay. Well, that sector's safe-ish. We've got loads of those. A shit ton of acclimators here, so Tatooine is defo safe, but Geonosis, that's the big one, isn't it? Yeah. And it predicts Geno. That's their HQ. That is definitely their HQ. Right, Camino, Rothiania.
Beginning construction.
Grab a couple of these, maybe. Actually, up in the north as well, you could do with a couple of these.
Construction.
Antian.
Building
Go
started.
that, and then let's have a look. See, you are all right. Coruscant is fine. Kuralog is okay. Corellia is actually getting something here. What's this? Aids the health. Corellia doesn't seem too bad. Rendi is all right. Also, Alderaan is okay. Nothing really that seems to help out this. Actually, that's the point. Camino. Let's get this built.
Constructing.
Pause. Right, up over in Yavin 4. Let's go grab Shakti first of all.
Construction complete.
And then when she spawns, I'll send her to either maybe try and find a sort of defensive thing further on to the high cores, or to the right on that one. So, there you go, guys. Thank you very much for watching. This is going to be it for me. So, if you guys have any hints and tips on how to be awesome in this game, or any sort of veterans of the Clone Wars may want to provide some assistance, by all means let me know in the comment section down below, clicking on the like button, and of course subscribing to the channel for more content. And in the next episode, we are going to attack Mekis 3 with a commando raid. hopefully to be able to knock the Confederacy back a bit, because they did claim an early victory, but we're going to get some revenge. So I will see you guys there.